These 10 series on Prime Video may fly under the radar, but each one delivers powerful storytelling, rich characters, and binge-worthy pacing. Whether you seek alternate history intrigue, psychological suspense, historical drama, or slow-burning horror, these shows deliver on immersion and mood. At number 10, we have The Kettering Incident. This TV show follows Dr. Anna Macy, who returns to her hometown on Tasmania's wild southeast coast after a mysterious disappearance 20 years earlier. Her teenage best friend vanished without a trace, and right after Anna herself survived a terrifying incident in the wilderness. Now, a similar disappearance occurs. Local police reopen the case, and Anna is drawn into the investigation. Fog-laden landscapes and subtle supernatural elements heighten the sense that something is deeply wrong. Strange lights, curious locals, and fractured memories collide as Anna races to uncover threads linking her past and the new mysteries. It got an IMDb rating of 6.7.
You could destroy his home.
At number 9, we have The Couple Next Door. This 6-part psychological drama follows Evie and Pete, who move into a new, upscale neighborhood. They quickly become close with their charismatic and seemingly perfect next-door neighbors, Danny and Becky. However, their casual friendship soon spirals into a dangerous entanglement of lust, jealousy, and temptation. As the two couples navigate a complex web of deceit and blurred boundaries, they risk destroying both their relationships and their tranquil lives in the suburbs. It got an IMDb rating of 5.8.
Hold on! Let's kick it back down here! Kinloch Bravo to Coast Guard. I repeat, Kinloch Bravo to Coast Guard.
At number 8, we have The Rig. This TV show sets a drilling rig in the North Sea during a sudden shutdown. Crew members awaken to strange phenomena, high-pitched tones, power loss, and eerie environmental changes. Panic begins as crewmates vanish, and communications fail. The rig becomes a floating prison as the situation escalates. Fog, storms, and whispers in empty corridors build claustrophobia. Scientists, engineers, and oil workers are forced to decide who to trust as the danger evolves into something otherworldly. It got an IMDb rating of 5.9.
See things that aren't real.
You have feelings for him.
I have feelings for all of them.
At number 7, we have Chapelwaite. This TV series is steeped in Gothic dread. Captain Charles Boone returns to New England in the 1850s to inherit his ancestral home after his wife dies in a mysterious accident. At Chapelwaite, he discovers a violent legacy, family secrets, a shrine room, and a local cult that once destroyed his ancestors. As the seasons progress, children fall ill, strange symbols appear, and the community begins to unravel. Season locales become menacing. Charles seeks answers while protecting his young son. Every revelation deepens the spiritual tension at the estate's heart. It got an IMDb rating of 7.2.
You have a serpent in your midst.
At number 6, we have The Serpent Queen. This TV show follows Catherine de' Medici, orphaned in Florence and married to a French prince. Politics, betrayal, and ambition shape her journey from sheltered outsider to Queen of France. She navigates Protestant uprisings, court conspiracies, and family treachery. The storytelling toggles between time periods. Present day, Catherine manipulating nobles, and past Catherine's innocence. Poison, diplomacy, and strategic marriages become her instruments. As queen, she shapes dynastic destiny while navigating betrayal by family and church. It got an IMDb rating of 7.7.
Why did you become a surgeon?
Because I wish to advance from my humble origins.
Sound men. I'm closer to the darkness, to the primitive.
At number 5, we have The Northwater. This TV series is a visceral Arctic drama. Surgeon Patrick Sumner joins a whaling expedition aboard the Volunteer. It's 19th century brutal work, long ice, back-breaking harvesting, and scene after scene of physical and emotional strain. On board, he meets Henry Drax, a cold and violent harpooner with his own dark past. When disaster hits, the survivors spiral into lawlessness. The Arctic becomes as brutal a character as any man. Each episode reveals hidden motives, survival strategies, and the deteriorating psychology of both Sumner and Drax as they confront marine predators and human violence. It got an IMDb rating of 7.6.
Kick off your shoes. Came over here.
but you feel something at your feet. And that's when you see your husband.
At number 4, we have The Better Sister. This limited thriller series on Prime Video follows Chloe Taylor, a high-profile editor with a seemingly perfect life, and her estranged, troubled sister, Nikki McIntosh. Their lives are thrust together when Chloe's husband is found brutally murdered. As police investigate, long-buried secrets and a complicated history between the sisters resurface, forcing them to confront their past and a shocking truth about the murder. It got an IMDb rating of 7.
Those who seek to drag us all backward. We have arrested suspects smuggling subversive films.
At number 3, we have The Man in the High Castle. This TV show imagines a world where the Axis powers won World War II. America is split, the East governed by Nazi Germany, the West by Imperial Japan, with a neutral zone in between. Resistance fighters use secret films, believed to show alternate realities, to challenge the propaganda state. The story follows multiple playwrights, a Nazi officer assigned to protect films, a Japanese trade minister seeking the truth, and a resistance courier risking death to deliver information. Empire, ideology, and survival collide in undercover missions, secret safe houses, and the constant threat of betrayal. It got an IMDb rating of 7.9. At number 2, we have The Terminal List. This TV action thriller stars a Navy SEAL whose platoon dies on a covert mission. The protagonist returns home and learns his mission was compromised from within. Targeted by friend and foe alike, he seeks to expose the truth through calculated payback. The series builds long-term escalation through public conspiracy and private grief. As he battles political and corporate corruption, every episode reveals new players pulling strings. It's tense and methodical. Every action counts. It got an IMDb rating of 7.9.
Quite busy here.
It's about power and control.
Do you have any idea of the effect you have on men?
It thrills him to stalk these women.
At number 1, we have The Fall. This TV show sets a serial killer thriller in the streets of Belfast. Detective Stella Gibson is called in to help track down Paul Spector, a mild-mannered family man secretly doing unspeakable things. The series shows both sides, Gibson methodically collecting clues, Spector meticulously staging his life. Rather than gore or flashy chases, the series unfolds as a psychological war. Gibson uses intuition and investigation. Spector maintains composure amid chaos. They're dynamic. Hunter versus hunted. Unspools and tight episodes that build dread like a chessboard collapse. It got an IMDb rating of 8.1. This list features 10 lesser-known Prime shows that deserve attention. They present stories ranging from atmospheric gothic horror and familial power struggles to dystopian futures and silent psychological war. Each show hooks early and stays gripping through plot twists, strong world building, and character depth. Happy binge watching.